Hi folks, Will at LR Workshop. Just a quick update on my chassis. I will show you what it now looks like in terms of what I've been doing with the Dinitrol. So I have sprayed all around here. I mean, you can see a bit on the video, it's a little bit patchy in places, but I'm not too worried. I'll go over those again a little bit, I think. Touch up. And then up here, this mid-cross member, it's all come out rather nice, to be honest. These are little tricky places to get up in there. You've got to remember to get up in those bits. So I've done all the underside as well, all these side bits, and I've done inside. So I'll show you here, inside I've done Dinitrol 3125 cavity wax, and that used about 4. So what I've done is inside all the chassis rails, this mid-cross member, this mid-cross member, other chassis rail, and then forward to the front outriggers, and the front outriggers, that was 4 of those cans. They're about 15 quid each, so that's 60 quid right there. I'll show you all that in a minute. And then for the outside, I used 4941. Kind of like the, what's it described as? Just hard, thin wax. I used 4 of those, and that's for all of these here, and then around all of this on the inner edge. So here it is up to this part under the second row floor. That's the floor there. That's where it joins on. All up this side to there. That was 4 cans as well, and I've done the outer edge as well. I'll just show you that now. So I've done everything forward of here on both sides, so inner, outer, those cross members I showed you, that was 4 cans. It's come up rather nice. I mean, it looks nice. This time next year, if you can remember what it looks like, I'll put a clip on the screen now, but this time next year it'll probably look quite ropey again, because it's, you know, it's not perfect metal underneath. But I did wire brush it all, which took ages, with one of these twisted wire cups. They're great actually because they don't throw wires off, and they're pretty aggressive. It's quite hard getting into some nooks and crannies, but I'm not worried too much completely. So in terms of waxing, in the hole at the back, all in the cross member, so this is cavity wax inside, forward from there, and then on the other side of this, so on a 300 TDI at least, this is where we're looking. There's a hole there right in the middle of the screen. That's got the clip on it for the fuel return line. You can pull that clip out. I don't use it because I've got a plastic tank, but that's a great way to get backwards from there, but then also forwards, and do all down this section of the chassis. So you can get the chassis probably to about here, and then for this portion you've either got that hole there, or you've got this drain hole, just a little one here. You can also go forwards from there, and then you've got your big drain holes from that moment, and the one here. And I've done it all the way down, done the outriggers as well. But this is the outside. Doesn't the outside look great? I've done all up in here as well. It's astonishing finish. Really good quality. I'll be interested to know how long it'll last. Here's up in the rear cross member. This makes quite a mess. I've elected not to do the rest of this because it needs, you can see this is the original, this has been on this 6 years. It needs a lot more work to grind it off, and it's probably the best condition part of the chassis, so I've elected to leave it for now. It's a bigger job. This paintwork is coming up to 2 years old in September. You can see I ground all this down, primed it, painted it. This is Frost's, it's Extreme Chassis Black from Eastwood. And it looks quite nice. I mean, you could rub a finish on this You could rub something like ACF in it, it'll look great. For the time being, it seems to fade. So I've waxed all in these holes as well. So that was just a quick update with my chassis. Obviously I've still got the front to do, but the first stage of my plan was getting the rear of the rest of the chassis dinitroled. That probably cost about 100 quid all in. And I have bought a welder, and I'll have to be moving on to this soon enough. So that was just a quick update. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.